I love Melba. Yes. I'm wondering about that giggling. Oh, not sure if it's on. Just press the button until it turns
Quick
green.
touch should do it. That should
Just
do
touch,
it.
yeah.
And then we have to be sure that it's on up there too. I think it
I
is.
think it is. So, good morning, happy Father's Day. Good morning. And let us pray. The divine God that lives in the air, in the sky, the divine love that lives in the earth, divine compassion that lives in our water, that about covers everything. The divine is everywhere, and we know that it is everywhere, and it is within each and every one of us as we live our lives. So I bless today, our gathering today, our service today, and I know that each and every one of us that is here receives the information, the message, the joy that is required to live the day and the week. And so it is. I give great thanks for these words in our gathering, and I release them into the law to be made manifest. And so it is.
So it is. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, sister. That's not going to stay. Yeah, just have to turn it. There you go. Oh, there we go. So the reading I have today is from Catherine Ponder, who to me is like the grandmother of prosperity thinking. The dynamic laws of prosperity. How to generate love. If you analyze this thing called love, you will discover that life is a process of giving and receiving love in its many phases. It is those individuals who are not living in the stream of love that feel its lack as the difficulty in mind, body, or affairs. Through the deliberate development of love, you can get into the stream of life's goodness as well as help others to experience it. You can begin now deliberately generating love for God, for yourself, and for the human race from within your own being. By doing so, you will unfailingly draw the perfect expressions of love into your own life. And in keeping with Father's Day, your father loved you, love him. You weren't so sure he loved you, love him. He took care of you, love him. He wasn't there for you, love him. Your father provided for you, love him. Your father didn't provide for you, love him anyway. Your father played with you, love him. Your father didn't, love him. Was he a good enough dad? Love him. Did he do the best he could? Love him. Love him. Love him. Love encompasses all. Thank you.
All right.
That was great. Thanks, Lily.
Thank you.
I know. It was lovely. Okay. Well, we have practitioners here. Practitioners are the individuals who have taken a course of study, and not that you have to study to pray, but they've committed themselves to holding prayer for individuals. And we have a prayer box in the back. And if you have anything that you want to shift in your life, please put in the prayer box, and they will pray for you for 30 days.
So EJ and Lily, Roxy, and am I missing anybody? No, we're good. So they all, and plus we have all of our outreach practitioners and the people that aren't here today. So please allow us to pray with your honorary practitioner. Susan's running around. I think she's in the other room. Susan Rice is our honorary practitioner, and Brian Bailey. So they also pray when people send in prayer requests, which is great. I think that covers it. And we are going to move into a 2-minute silent meditation. We're using this thought, the mind of God is my mind now. The guys will bring us into it, and I will bring us out with a word of prayer.
As I relax, I go deeper. As I go deeper, I unveil my oneness with Spirit. My heart opens wide. I am peaceful. I am joyous. I am healed. Into the silence. Into the silence, into the silence, into the silence, I am healed. And staying in that space of, just peace. I claim to know and accept that we are all tapped into the infinite, infinite heart and love of God. And knowing that truth, for each and every individual that has contacted us for prayer, I know that their needs are met right here and now, whether it's health, money, living space, jobs, relationships. I know that all is now as we turn it over to God and the details are being handled. For that, I'm truly grateful and thankful. We give gratitude for all of the blessings that we receive, and we're grateful for this space that we have at Center of the Heart. It's just such a beautiful, wonderful space that gives out to the community all of the time, whether people come here to rent or that they actually are here as tenants. So thank you. Thank you. Blessings to this land. And we also bless all of our ancestors, all of our parents, our grandparents, and we thank them for all that they have given to us as they have paved the way for us to have this wonderful life and given us the qualities that we need in order to move forward in our lives. So thank you, beloved ones, for always guiding us, guarding us, and directing us. And finally, a special blessing to the world, knowing that we are lifting into another level of awakening and consciousness and humanity. And the other deep, pure intention is that we are coming together in a space of balance and harmony. So to all of the governments and people and leaders in the world, that they rule with wisdom. So as I release this prayer into the infinite hands of God, we give great gratitude. And we say, and so it is. Amen. All right, so we couldn't figure out any father songs, so we let George and Ishe think of some.
Yeah, okay.
I know, right? Figure they're creative guys. They always come up with good stuff.